what is happening at these school districts in Arkansas, especially these small school districts that seem to do what they want. Now, I'm not talking about every school district. I'm talking about specific school districts that seem to just make their own rules, hide things that they want to hide that might tarnish their image, and do things their own little way that really just ends up punishing a certain set of people and promoting a different set, usually promoting people that are bullies and punishing people that they view as lesser than people that aren't bullies. The reason I even mention any of this is because I saw some posts about Quitman over on the book, and it's not the first time that I've ever seen posts about Quitman. What got my attention about this particular post was the images that were used in the post. They're images that bother me to such an extent and should bother any parent, honestly. According to another post about Quitman, I think it's referring to these photos in particular. There is a child at Quitman who was in the 7th grade who was shot with a BB gun in the football locker room. He was held down and beaten with a horsewhip in the boys' locker room, and he was held down by 3 boys while a 4th one humped him. Not only was he humped against his will, this little 7th grade boy was forced to look in the face of his assaulter while he was being assaulted because another child held his head and forced him to look in his assaulter's face. Allegedly, of course, but it seems like all these things happened when school was back in session, and the school principal acted like he didn't know that he was supposed to report these sorts of activities. Now, I would say that maybe the issue is that boys that are in the 7th and 8th grades are being forced to dress out with boys that are in the 9th and 10th grades. But I think the issue is bigger, honestly. I think that the issue is about the atmosphere and things that are allowed to exist. I don't think that this group of boys is just like, oh, we've never been around younger kids before, and this is just what we're going to do. I think it's systematic, and I think it's not going to stop until someone makes it stop.